Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Shelby Sullivan. Come forward, please. It's big jolt of air there. Goes on that one, and then my name's on the docket, but checking the court and Mr. style. It looks like that's what, yeah, that's what this says on here, and yeah, his long wordy presentation of the way he does things. Yeah. 10 words or less. Okay. So you've hired Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I'll, hold on just 1 second. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's a charged as a felony because it required DWI. So, you can't operate a motor vehicle without an interlock device. Do you understand?
Can I ask you a question on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I just really don't, but I don't really know. Sorry. I don't really know anything. That I'm like, finish it doing. You have that. So, you know that it's pretty good to do, and, for any time long.
No. Oh, you can start a car with an interlock, but if you get caught with a suspended driver's license, they'll probably arrest you.
Okay, even with the.
The interlock is part one of the problem. The interlock keeps you from an intoxicated person from starting the car. But you are not supposed to operate a motor vehicle. All of us have the same rule unless we have a valid operator's license. And when it's suspended, it's not valid, it's invalid. And I don't know what the exact rules, they evolve, but if it's suspended,
Yeah.
you don't want to do that.
No.
If you get caught, I don't care, you can have 8 interlock devices in a car, it won't matter without a valid license.
I knew that was the question he had asked you, so, okay, so I just looked around. 3 months, and then I have to pay a fine at the.
I don't know I don't know if you have to do to purge that. But let me look at something really quick. There's a window of one. What was your blood test?
What?
Yeah, it was 3 times. 3 times. That's not good. I mean, and if you were in a wreck and injured somebody, that would be a serious felony. If you were in a wreck and someone was killed and you were operating a motor vehicle intoxicated and with your fault, you would go to prison for a long time. Nobody gets probation for that. So, no, but you gotta fix this.
Yeah, I was thinking for a long time, I'm actually in college for drug counselor, I'm about to graduate.
Okay, so you have, Mr. Dusler here is going to represent. Where's Mr. No, sir. No, you've already hired Ryan Campbell.
Yes, sir. I've already paid.
Okay. I thought you were just in the process. Somebody else is in the process of that. But anyway, get a resetting. We're going to set this for an announcement in 4 weeks, and just have a seat right over there before you leave.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, get a resetting first and hold that. Dante Mahone. Yes, sir. Dante Mahone. Is he in custody or?
No, sir. I don't know that he's in custody.
Dante Mahone is called 23-41353. There is no answer in the courtroom. I asked the bailiff to call into the hall for Dante Mahone. today's event. It says announcement.
Well, Judge, when we were here,
Well, it doesn't matter.
when we were here about 2 weeks ago, we asked for a 2 week reset and got that. The resetting that he signed at that time said this was going to be set on March the 31st. I have not been able to get in touch with him by phone, but he lives out of the city, I believe out of state, actually, in Chicago. And it's difficult to get in touch with him.
Well, all I have is an announcement docket notice of resetting.
Yes,
It
sir.
says 325, which is
I'm
today.
just sitting, I've got this one that he signed actually when he was in court on February the
Well,
25th.
I don't have, yeah, I don't have that.
But being that he's from out of town, that may be the confusion. The phone number I have is not working, so I haven't been able to talk to him, but I'm just trying to say that
Both of those three settings, one handwritten, one typed, all are dated on the same day. How can those be different dates unless somebody really fouled up? I don't know, but
well,
I know he's not here.
Besides me, I didn't get a chance to do it. Probably would have, but I'm just saying that he got, I think the same day, he got another resetting date, which is next.
Do we
Tuesday-
know anything about this?
Next Monday, rather,
Yeah,
which is next Monday. And
all right. I'm gonna put that aside and go to Sam Hodges because I gotta get into a trial.
Yes,
here in a
sir.
minute, And
I did in court and had him sign, and then this went back into office, and then Ellie did this one. I don't know why the date was changed from the 31st to the 25th.
well, let's figure out how that happened, but he signs the 31st and I'm gonna be more concerned about being here on the 31st.
okay,
Okay.
thank you, Your Honor. And
Yeah.
that's next Monday.
Yes. Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay.
I'll probably have 30.
Mr. Hodges, that's you? Come on. Yeah, that can really be weird. Motion to withdraw hearing 2 cases. What are we here for? You know,
I think we're actually here on that motion and I think we're waiting on
Justin
I believe
Keeter, where's Mr.? Was he your lawyer before? Have you seen him? Why not?
He said it was wrong.
I haven't ruled on the motion.
had you hired somebody else?
Right.
Okay.
Look. The motion of withdrawal was filed. I don't remember him discussing this in court. Do you remember that?
No.
Because the motion of withdrawal is conclusory, is unable to handle due to a conflict. What conflict? The defendant failed to comply with terms, conditions of the contract. What failure? In Mr. Keeter, if he wants to get out of this, he's gonna have to come see me. We're gonna reset this for, when's our next docket? Tomorrow? Tell him to come here in the morning, and explain. He needs to be here in person. I don't know how they do things in Harris County maybe, but we try to do it in the proper way here. And you gotta be in, I can't read between the lines. And you're gonna need to come back tomorrow if you don't mind. He looks though, look, if he has good cause to withdraw, I'm going to grant that. Do you have another lawyer you may be looking at?
I need time.
You got time to do it. Oh, you'll have time.
Your Honor, I'm coming out of Houston,
I
Texas.
understand, but it's just, you can hire anybody, you want. And I want him to come here and explain, you don't need to be here tomorrow, okay? All right, how, are you working somewhere? You're unemployed.
Yes, sir.
Fill out, here, she's gonna let you fill out an indigent form.
I don't need no energy. Give me like 60 days, I have a lawyer.
Well, until that time, you need a lawyer because I'm going to release him and you don't need to be out there with a charge over your head without a lawyer having, you having access.
Yes, sir.
And you can always hire one. I like your thought. Hire one. I would do the same thing. I wouldn't want somebody just giving me something. I want to earn it. But until then, these are issues that you need to talk about. State jail felonies here. And you could be sentenced to the state jail for up to 2 years
There's a robbery
On-
charge.
on that case. Robbery is a second degree felony. And then you have a prior conviction, it states, which could enhance it to first degree felony punishment. And if that's true, you're looking at life in prison. So yeah, you need a lawyer. Fill out an indigent form she's going to give to you. Then we'll appoint somebody to stand by and be able to help you, give you advice if necessary, and you can go out and hire anybody at any time. That's, in fact, we'd love for people to do it. It doesn't happen, unfortunately, when they're appointed lawyers, but when they do, I stand up and clap because it's such a rare event of someone showing responsibility who are charged with crimes in this courtroom.
That's it.
Yeah, let's get ready for trial. And this lady, somebody, go ahead, yes, ma'am. I'm just gonna check, make sure all is well. You're gonna be okay, right? You're gonna pass the drug test and alcohol test? Oh, boy.
No,
No,
no, sir.
no, I didn't. My antenna had gone up about 10 minutes ago on that. Well. What's her bond? Did she, ma'am, you're with this lady? Did she drive up here? You did? Okay. Come on up, ma'am. Mrs. Celerandi.
It's like,
What's her bond?
It's $5,000.
Okay. All right. All right. We ordered you to take a drug and alcohol test.
just,
The nice lady from the probation office who is here was directed to assist in that, the taking of that. And we do these every day. Never have problems. You told me as you were going in that you weren't going to do well on the test. You indicated words to that effect that you were going to fail. Nonetheless, the test had to be taken. You threw or tossed the test into the commode, which ruined the test.
not on
No.
purpose.
And you're going to interrupt the court? Look, I've done this for a long time. You are incoherent right now. Your bond is revoked. You will be held in contempt of court. And you can be placed in jail for 180 days for refusing and failing to take the test as ordered. Your bond is revoked, but before you leave, we're going to get this test. And you're going to be held in custody, and we'll come back in a little bit and give her some fluids, and you're going to take this test so we can find out where your problem is, drugs, alcohol, or both. So that's where you're headed for a while. So we got a trial to take care of right now. We got some other business to take care of. But we know there's a method of handling all of this, and avoiding the inevitable only puts you financially and in your freedom behind the game. You lose those. You're taken into custody. Thank you. All right, let's get ready for this trial. Okay. Short recess.